Hey YouTube, it's Nick540 here. I wanted to let you know that I'm shooting this video with the new Canon EOS 60D that I unboxed in my last video. Please let me know what you think of the quality. It's been great. I did not take this, as many of you know, I went to Veradero, Cuba recently. I didn't take this camera. I took the Canon PowerShot camera instead. I unfortunately forgot to take a lot of pictures in Havana and Matanzas and the town of Veradero. I did get a few beach shots, mainly from the hotel room there. I was just enjoying it and more taking mental pictures. So I wanted to show you some of that today. Really wanted to focus on some of those videos and make a little kind of YouTube video about going to Cuba, which is changing rapidly these days as Fidel Castro is getting quite a bit older. I think he's 94, 95 now. And his brother Raul is looking to possibly take the country under his wing, probably sooner rather than later. And so I actually managed to see a lot of Coca-Cola down there. Able to use American credit cards, even though I don't have one, but I know some people were. The airport changed from, I was there 10 years ago, and it's changed. They have duty free and a bunch of other stuff there. So if you want to go to Cuba, I would go sooner rather than later, so you can see some of the authenticity and something different than the everyday. The advertisings there are really unique too, because it's not an ad like you see here of, you know, McDonald's or Coca-Cola. The ads are Revolution, and I don't unfortunately speak Spanish, but there's a bunch of them that are sayings about, you know, what happened during the revolution and whatnot. Anyways, I should first say that I am unboxing non-technology things and non-silver today, and they're not really unboxings. I just want to show you some things that I picked up in Cuba. Before I do that, I just want to say that by no means am I promoting drinking or smoking in this video at all. These are gifts that I got for other people. They're not for me. I may keep one or two of the cigars I'm going to show you, but I'm not keeping any of the rum. They're gifts for people. But I want to show you the products there. These are some of the best, some of the best rums that Cuba has, and some very good cigars. So I just thought I would show you some Cuban products that I got there. So keep that in mind. I'm not drinking these things. So I'm going to start with the alcohol. I picked one of these up for my brother. It's a ron cube. So ron is rum in Spanish, and cube. So this is one of the rums that is fairly popular there. This one here is a 7-year-old rum, but for some reason it is only 38%. So this bottle I got for my brother, and hope he likes it. And you can see on the top there it says Republic of Cuba, and on that it says Cuban government's warranty for Cuban rum. So that's a neat product, unique to Cuba. But the more popular one, and the one you'll see at almost every hotel or resort or in some people's houses, is this one, Havana Club. You can see that, Havana Club. This one's actually 40%. This is a white rum. It also comes in dark. It's won awards in London. It's won awards in Chicago. This rum is quite good, and it's the most popular there. These rums are very cheap in Cuba, and I was probably overpaying as it were. This is a liter right here of white rum here, and Havana Club is in everything. So if you're gonna make a mojito, which are very popular in Cuba, this is the rum that most people would use or recommend or whatnot. So this is the #1 rum of Cuba. The other one's good. This is the #1. I'll show you some other stuff I got. I'm gonna start with the cigars here. With the cheapest to the nicest. So here is a Belinda. I got this from my brother. You can see it here. This is a good cigar, not probably one of the best. I'm by no means a cigar connoisseur. I'm an asthmatic, so I don't smoke, but it has a really nice flavor to it. It's you know, it's a cigar, and on the end here, if you can see, I don't know if you can, it's already cut. One of the things that I was learning there is that this wrapper and the logo on all cigars are there for a reason. If you take them off, you can actually unravel the leaf, so it's there for your protection. You don't actually take it off until you're right down to the end here. smoking it. So this is a Belinda. This was about 5 CUC, which is Cuban convertible pesos for this one cigar. So it's, you know, kind of a not the high end, but obviously not cheap. The next ones that I got are more mini cigars. This is the Monte Cristo right here, and it is the Habana Club Monte Cristo small cigars, and these are made in Cuba. It says Heche in Cuba. So that's 5 of them in here, and on this there's the Cuban government's guarantee here, and it says Origin National Warranty Seal for cigars and cut tobacco. So like the rum one, but this one's for the cigars and cut tobacco. This is a Monte Cristo. Next one I'm going to show you is the one that I spent quite a bit of money on. These are the Cohiba. They're 5 Siglo 3. So this is a Series 3 Cohibas, unopened. And in fact, what I'll do is I'll open it for the first time so you can see how it's packaged here. I want to keep this. I am eventually going to get a humidor for when I have friends come over and want to smoke these. I'm obviously not going to, as I said, but others who I know do enjoy a cigar once in a while. Okay, unboxed. Let's check it out. So, okay, here. I don't want to damage it too much. Oh, forgot to cut one side. Pardon me. Okay, I got my little tiny Swiss Army knife here to open this. Oh, and I don't have the knife. 1 second. Sorry guys, I just flew in yesterday night late, so a little tired. Okay, here we go. So here. So each of these are individually wrapped, if you can see. So there's 5 of them here. And so we'll take one of them out and take a look. So here's the box, the Cohiba Siglo 3. So there's there's different series, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I believe it goes up to 5. So let's take a look. Okay, this one's different. The end of this one, this is quite a bit nicer than the Belinda, the Cohibas. The end of this one is not cut at all. This one is, yeah, this is a very good quality one, and you should also see when you're smoking it that when it's lit, it should be a black color, the leaf when it's burning, not a green. If it's a green, it's not a good quality one. But this is a very good Cohiba. So I have 5 of these, and they were 60 Cuban convertible pesos, which in Canadian dollars for 5. So I got a little bit ripped off, I think. But I bought them at the hotel, not in Havana. I went to the cigar factory in Havana, and I just didn't have the money after that trip to buy them from there. So I bought them from the hotel, and it actually ended up being more expensive. So these were 60 CUC for 5 Cohiba Siglo 3, which is, what I hear, a very good cigar. But I think that works out to about 75 or 70 Canadian dollars. And if an American, you're going to pay more because you have to pay the 20% extra for the conversion, if that makes sense at all. Anyways, here's the 5 Cohibas that I got. So those are nice. And then I got, this was the major purchase, is a box right here. Huge box. This is 25 in this nice wooden box here. It's the Partagas. So these are Habana Partagas, and these are very nice. So you can see on the back here as the date of when they were made. So these were made July 11th, and these are handmade in Cuba. It says totalmente a mano, which I asked means handmade in Cuba. Handmade, not machine made, and these are made in Cuba. And again, it's got that quality seal here that says it's not a fake, it's a real product. So let's go ahead and open this box up. This is actually quite a nice box. This one has, as I said, 25, and I do believe they're individually wrapped. I think they're in their own little box. Let's see here. If I don't want to damage any cigars in there. So, and then there's this label up here. I gotta do a little cut to, and I think that's good. I think we're open for business here. Okay. First time opening. Oh yes. So here's the Partagas right here, and it's got a little note inside here, and the note says, "These Havanas have been made with the finest tobacco in the world. For the fullest enjoyment, these cigars should be stored in a humidor away from products with strong odor and under correct conditioned temperatures." So it's a little information sheet. And then what we have here is just this piece of paper. And then look at this. Every single one is individually in a tube. And then there's layers. So on here we've got 3, 6, 9. So 9, 9, and then another few down there. So here's what they each come individually wrapped in. And then I think, yes, I just wasn't sure if it was sealed or not. So let's take a look at this. This one is really in the tube here. Oh, and this is a nice dark leaf. You can see the darkness of this leaf, different types of leaf. Here, this one, this is a beauty. Yeah, this is probably, and again, the end on this one's not cut, like the Belinda was cut. This leaf is really nice and dark, and this one smells like the highest quality, although many people will probably disagree. So this is Partagas Havana, Cuba. These are beautifully made. The leaves are beautiful. The dark color of this one is really nice, and I'm looking forward to hear what people think of these as gifts. And again, I may keep one or... Sorry about that, guys. My camera keeps stopping recording for some reason. So yeah, so here they are, the Partagas here, and these are beautiful cigars. So I have the Partagas, the Cohibas, the Monte Cristo, the Cohibas 3, Monte Cristo, and the Belinda. So there's a little start to some cigars, and I hope you guys watch it. And please watch the following flips. Keep watching, because there's some clips that I've made for you guys in Veradero from the hotel. Just very short, tiny clips. We had terrible weather when we first got there, and then it got good after that. So thanks a lot, and please rate, comment, subscribe. It really helps me out, guys. I appreciate it. Talk to you later. YouTube, it's Nick 540. I just arrived in Cuba, Veradero, and I'm at the Breeze of Bella Costa, and I thought I'd give you guys a view. It's a little bit of a windy day out. Okay, YouTubers, this is part 2, Nick 540. In Havana, Cuba, we've got a storm that's come in. It is January 2nd, it's my first day here. There's day after New Year's and a New Year's party here. It's pretty wild, and I will give you a room tour next of what is in this puppy, this bad boy, and all of our junk here. It's actually quite a nice room. It's a 3-star hotel, but it's all about the beach, and I will take you down there soon. You can't really see it from here, but it is quite windy out today. YouTube, we've had some terrible weather here. Finally we got some sun, and it's our first sunset. You can see the clouds going in the distance. Just got back from Havana, didn't do a video there, but yeah, see you next.